Hello everyone and welcome back. Now we're going to continue on to the Undead Settlement. First, let's use all the souls we have accumulated in a high wall. Okay, almost 13,000 souls total. Now you look over the edge of the cliff, you see basically most of the places we see are where we're going to be throughout the game. Let's raise the banner. And it's the gargoyles from 1-Yoel of Londor. Well, the ones that took us to 1-Yoel of Londor in Dark Souls 1. They only show up in this game at this point. You never see them again. Which makes me wonder if the DLC is going to even touch on them or it's just fan service something. Let's look up at that tower. That giant fiery great arrows. We'll see that one very soon. Bonfire's lit. And let's grab the item over here. Large Sulphate Dessert Corpse. We're gonna encounter the second bonfire like right past that gate. Now be warned, there are dogs which we're gonna have to kill. Let's roll down here. Punch attack. Ow. Oh, dead dogs. In this episode, we're mainly going to do the storyline of an NPC. That NPC's storyline is important for achieving one of the endings of the game. Plus, their storyline coincides with the storylines of several other NPCs. Also important to achieving one of the game's 4 endings. Yes. Kill that dog. Oh, we're also gonna do the storyline of Grey Rat. At least begin his quest line. Here. Good fellow ahead. You'll see why I'm equipping my staff in the left hand soon enough. Well, actually, the reason we're doing that is because we're gonna buy a spell that allows us to buff our right-handed weapon. First, that will require putting some poison attunements.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Alright, so here's the character I was talking about. Say hi to him.
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am 1-Yoel of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
So accept his service.
Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, 1-Yoel of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
And he's back at Fire Lake, so Let's continue on and raise the gate. Because, again, most of this episode is going to be dealing with Greyrat's questline, getting that ready, as well as going through Yoel's questline. We're not going to really touch on the Undead Settlement all that much. Next episode we will. Let's just light that bonfire. Take these two out. Alright. So, you can use a torch in this place, but I don't really think it's necessary. Grab smaller shield from that body. And up here is an enemy called a Thrall. Or, it's a Greyrat miniature. Mini Greyrat. Let's grab charcoal pine bundle. They work like resins, but they don't last as long, really. So. There we go. That one's dead, and we get repair powder. This restores weapon and armor durability. Knock that by down. Let's explore the rest of this specific area. Plunge, attack this guy. Kill this one. And more charcoal pine bundle. Let's kill this guy. And Loretta's bone. Old human bone with several holes bored into it. Oh. Well, we can give Greyrat the news that Loretta's dead. Shrine bonfire. Alright. Oh, we'll also talk to several NPCs here. Get some new info from them. First, let's say hi to Greyrat, give him the bone.
Oh, and heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. Goodbye.
So, he's probably in shock right now. Let's say hi to Yoel. Because Yoel, as a sorcerer merchant, sells us several spells. Only 2 of them are really new to us.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
Alright, so to progress through Yoel's questline, we select the draw a true strength option, but first, let's buy magic weapon. We can get this later on. For now, that's the spell we were looking for.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
Alright, so basically he gives us a free level. Oh. Free in terms of not having spent souls, but there is a price for it. Let's talk to him one more time.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark side possess something quite special.
Gives us the beckon gesture.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
Now, looking at the key items section, we see our free level comes with a dark sigil. We get 8 of these total, but Yoel gives us 4 more dark sigils, aka 4 more free levels. The other 3 we'll get later on. You can read the description for a moment, but basically, our free levels, the opportunity to receive the free levels is tied to a stat called Hollowing, which increases each time we die by an amount equal to the number of dark sigils we have. The first level is available with no requirements, we have now. The second you get at 2 Hollowing, the third at 6 Hollowing, the fourth at 12 Hollowing, and the fifth at 15 Hollowing. Now, considering the amount of Hollowing per death is equal to the number of dark sigils you have, you only need to die twice between each next level. Except for the last, who needs to only die once. And in order to receive this ending, we need all 5 dark sigils from Yoel to receive that ending. So basically most of this is just me committing suicide in the game. Okay, falling to our deaths. Actually, first let's level up the Firekeeper. Get rid of all these souls.
Welcome. Very then taken up.
It should give us at least 3 levels. There we go.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Let's talk to the handmaid, buy some stuff.
Handmaid.
Give ourselves more bombs. For some stones, so because free souls is nothing.
Ashen whatnot.
Now we'll talk to the other NPCs like Ludleth and Hawkwood, but for now let's just get through the whole going through Yoel's questline. And as for Holly level, that'll show up after we die once. Alright, now round 2 of suicide. Don't really need the souls, because 3 souls. You know, now I think about it, after we died once, we could have talked to Greyrat again, because it counts as us leaving the area and coming back. You leave the area and come back after giving Greyrat the bone, you'll find him in a crouch position. Talking to him, you'll get a gesture.
Heaven.
Curl up while he's in a curl position. I still have no idea what's making those noises. Those growling noises you're hearing. Anyways.
Oh, I
Drop your strength again. There we go. Now we have 3 slots, which means we can attune our magic weapon spell.
Beast.
And look at our inventory, 2 dark sigils, and our holly levels 2. So, basically I have to die 2 more times again. We'll get through the rest of Greyrat's questline. Send them off. That's part of his questline. Then we can talk to the other NPCs. Might as well get that. Okay, high goal 4, so try this again. And jump. Oh well. Go over here and talk to Yoel once more.
I then share.
Let's put a point into vigor.
Be safe.
And go over here to talk to Grey Rat. Ah, I think he's done grieving. Or maybe he's accepted it. Oh, let's say hi.
Ah, there you are. I was thinking. You know I'm a petty thief. Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say?
And basically this, we can send him to pillage the Undead Settlement, and after beating the boss, after being a boss, he'll come back with new items to sell to us. In this case, we'll beat the Undead Settlement boss for that to happen.
Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell. Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Alright, so now we take care of all that. Let's die again. The free Dark Sigil, so we'll be at high level 12. Let's see if we can die up here. Alright. One more time. Alright, 12, and go to Yoel.
I then share.
Alright, let's put up more vigor.
Be safe.
And we got 4 of them, so... Oh, one more death. And Grey Rat's gone. Alright, now with reaching hull level 15 or above, we look like Leatherface, to put it nicely. And our Covenant icon's darkened. Let's say hi to Yoel.
I then share.
Now, you selected again after getting your last Dark Sigil from Yoel. Here's what he says.
You have attained ample strength. All will soon be clear, my good lord. Be safe, our lord.
Now I think about after our first Dark Sigil, Yoel does sell another spell, Soul Greatsword, but another merchant also sells it to us, so we'll get that later. Now, with all 5 Dark Sigils in hand, and our strength unleashed, let's talk to Hawkwood and Ludlif.
What a sick joke. Ask for talking.
Alright, and here's his new dialogue.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich, for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep. And they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
So, basically Hawkwood tells us about Aldrich's backstory, and how he became a Lord of Cinder. Haley, we're gonna deal with a cannibalistic monstrosity. Anyways, we talk to Hawkwood again, and he'll tell us about a place we could go to after the Undead Settlement.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the Undead Settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads. If you've the stones for it.
Alright, so now let's go up here. You know, I actually just remembered there's another NPC who appears here. He appears right after we reach the Tower of the... You know, the Tower apart bonfire in the High Wall of Lothric. I believe that's what it's called. Anyways.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Alright, so basically his questline, part of that's going to involve us giving him an item which you get from being victorious in an invasion. And by victorious, I mean you defeat the host of members of the world you invaded to get this item, which is a pale tongue. Then, with that, after reaching a certain bonfire, the Undead Settlement, talk to Laneheart again after having a pale tongue and having reached that bonfire. And he'll point you towards the next step of his questline. Alright, so let's say hi to Ludlif.
Fret not, my feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne.
Nothing needs to be said about what you just said. Speaking of which, you know what? Screw it, I might as well say it. I'm guessing because the Lord considered to want to set themselves on fire again, he decided to have his legs removed so he wouldn't run away if he was tempted to. Now, pay attention to what he's going to say next, because he'll tell us about an item that we can give him, which will allow us to make boss souls, or weapons out of the souls of bosses. Actually, he'll tell us about an item that we can give him that will allow him to take boss souls and make items, rings, weapons, and spells out of the boss souls.
Listen, this might pique thine interest. Before I was a Lord of Cinder, I was a student of transposition, the process of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. A forbidden art that once left a foul stain upon Corlin's honor. 'Tis an art that grants powers once thought unattainable. Most transposing kilns were lost with Corland, but this place is a crossing for all manner of cursed objects. If thou happenest upon a transposing kiln, bring it to me. Quick. Now.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Transposing kiln. Anyways, we're done for this episode. Rest our bonfire, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.